Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We are quickly approaching winter. There you go, you can see the day a little bit better. We've got a mining party returning. Let's generate this planet. Returning from a successful plasteel gathering mission. They'll be back in about a day, I believe. Yep. In the meantime, these guys have just kind of started picking up and repairing things after a siege. And I noticed that after putting up this barn and putting this door open, it just attracted a ton of animals. So we're going to go on a little hunting party here and try and clear out our base of all these little wild animals all over the place. I'm going to start by just queuing them up for hunting, but what I'm actually going to do is probably manually take care of this. Yeah, let's see, what time is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, let's go ahead and get everyone. And let's start out here. I mean, really, now that it's not growing season anymore, the only area that really going to be a problem is coming in here. So you know what? I'm not going to bother doing this manually after all. I got this door closed. We'll get the raccoon. Well, you know what? Let's go get that raccoon. I'll take our two... Tico, since you're melee, I'm going to move you down one. We'll take our two melee characters, and they'll go get this raccoon here. And hopefully no more animals get in. I mean, we could make this a double door, but I don't know. It seems a little excessive just for that. But we'll put the hunting jobs on, even for these little rats and stuff, since they're so close. I don't even know if we have any hunters back with us. Yeah, we've got just Matthew, who doesn't do it at a very high priority. He does research even first, so I don't expect hunting to happen. Ayaka is melee, so that won't happen. Yeah, so this won't happen until our party gets back, which will be soon. In the meantime, we've got a few jobs we're working on back at the base. We have decided finally to upgrade this fueled stove. We're doing fine on power, and we do plan on building this soon to make us even more power. These have been on, right? I haven't turned the growing zone on yet because until these heaters go in, the temperature is just not going to work anyway. Uh-oh, animal disease. Nairobi, our snake, who is seeking safe temperature, right, because this actually got too cold for her. Him. So, hopefully you go rest somewhere. You know, guess what? Just for now, you can stay in the animal too. Stay in the compound, but go wherever you're comfortable, which will hopefully be an animal bed where we can tend to you. Yeah, this has to get tended to soon. I don't want to lose our first and only snake. So as soon as you find some place to plop down, I'm going to wake someone up to come tend to you. Yeah, looks like you're going right over here, Nolo. Get Nairobi. You know, I wonder if it's worth scattering herbal meds around the base near animal sleeping areas. Or maybe moving our prison and turning this just into an animal sleeping area with a door into the hospital? I don't know. We need to chop some wood, it looks like. We have our forest going down here, which I might extend for next season. I'll go ahead and expand that now. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I didn't want to make it too big right off the bat because they take so long to plant. So maybe we just kind of extend it every year just a little bit. Yeah, these are all just about halfway grown. So maybe next year we'll get some. Visitors coming. They have items to trade. While they're on their way over here, I'm going to queue up a little bit of wood chopping outside of our borders here. We will go... yeah, maybe here again? Oh, definitely all this if that's ready to go. Absolutely. In fact, we kind of ran into this last time. Once they get those chopped, I'm going to do a cut plants. Oh, actually, I'll just do it now. It will chop the wood just the same. It will just get everything now. So enemies can't use that as cover. There's claymore over here. We'll get surrounded. Oh, the group is back. Fantastic. So they'll go unload our plasteel. And the hunting will start getting done. Let's see, you've got components. We'll take them. Medicine, we're doing fine there. And you've got a bolt-action rifle. Oh, we did crank out a sculpture. That's good to see. So we'll sell you some old clothes then. and get some of our money back. You don't have much to give us, but we'll take what you got. 45. Let's see. Do we have anything in like the Molotovs and frags? Yeah, we'll give you an auto pistol, a machine pistol, and 2 auto pistols. That's fine. So anyway, we've got a sculpture here. A good large sculpture. Yeah, I guess we'll start getting them into bedrooms, even though they do have the plants, but no harm in making them better. Right now the bedroom's decent, and these ones that we put statues in are now somewhat impressive, which does carry with it a permanent buff, I believe. I'm surprised this bedroom is unowned. Same with this. So I know they updated it so you would keep your bed when you left on a caravan, but that doesn't always work because NG should be sharing this bed with someone. Johnny. Okay, so Johnny grabbed it. Presumably NG will too. Although NG's asleep. No, NG, you sleep here. It's NG and Johnny, right? I just looked at that. Yeah, NG. Alright. Yeah, so that feature doesn't quite work perfectly. You know, this thing is cranking it out still, but not at a super high rate. So now that people are back, I'm going to turn on this chem fuel generator, or this chem fuel drill. Get that going. So we'll get you on. We still have our guns around in case bugs pop out. Although now that they'll probably hit you from there now that we're using this drill. Steel I'll keep off for now. We've got 2,300. That should be plenty for the time being. I'm going to build another one of these plain leather chairs for that. And no one's restricted, right? Oh, I mean, you guys are still indoors. We'll keep you just the compounds, fine. The 2 alpacas go to Animal Zone 1. Oh, great. This is all going in. No power for some reason. I think it's time to build you, but why is that? Oh, this is not connected for unknown reasons. I'm going to reconnect you to the top. Will you do that for me? Just so they match, but I guess it doesn't matter. And did this get built now? Great. So what's the temperature in here? Still only 46. I mean, it is cold outside, but... What is the snake's comfortable temperature? Can I even see that? Nairobi. 32 degrees. Okay, so you'll be fine in your pit, and I'm going to put a bed in there so we can treat you out here. And I think since you're a snake, a box makes sense. And I'll put it next to the heater, even though it doesn't matter. But, you know, that's probably where the snake would like to be, right next to the heater. This is all roofed, right? Yeah. We've got the overhead mountain filled in, so no danger of infestations here. And we'll go ahead and actually... Nairobi's health is... She's going to be fine. Yeah, animals in general tend to have really strong immunity gain speeds. Yeah, 118%. I think that's higher than most humans. Immunity gain speed. Oh, so the base value is 100 either way. Oops. What is the... What were you getting your boosts from? I guess there's nothing about that specific to you being a snake, but I thought it just kind of seems like animals do a little bit better at that. Great, so this drilling is happening. You can get one at a time out of that? That surprises me. What I'm going to do too is, in case anyone's out here in the dark, put a little light up there. Great, so this is up and running. Let's get this configured. So, we'll create a growing zone there. We'll create one here. I'm going to pause it briefly because I don't want them to come in and start planting potatoes. So the question is, do we just plant a little of everything? One thing we can start growing now that we couldn't before because our growing season was too short is Devil Strand. But we don't have it researched. You know what? I'm just going to knock it out really quickly. And I'm just going to... Oh, I'll keep things going, but I'll turn sewing off for now. Okay. So let's say this middle part is... Oh. That's fine. So maybe we'll do one for drugs and one for food, or drugs and materials. We'll do the food one on the left. Maybe hay grass for this. Will that be enough for our animals? I mean, we created a ton, and I wonder if this will last the whole season. Yeah, maybe corn, hay, and strawberries. So I'll go hay on this side. Rosie's being attacked by a warg. Damn it. I'm kind of surprised to see wild wargs. Do we normally get wild wargs? I guess we do. Let's see. Lines is here. Johnny is here. Start firing immediately, Johnny. Ayaka, jump in there. Hang in there, Rosie. Our first puppy born, Rosie. We want. Tico, you jump over there too. Warg Revenge. So our turrets are gonna get involved now. Lions, you're fine here. Just try and shoot over Rosie. Rosie's gonna be in some danger here, obviously, with our gunfire, but we don't want that warg taking another bite. And it's dead. Rosie, how you doing here? You're downed. You'll be dead soon, but nothing... Oh, your left eye got bitten out, and your right front paw was bitten off. When I see this gray on both sides, I don't notice it as much. It's almost like it should be like gray-red or something, or both red. I don't know. But you're alive, Rosie. So let's unrecruit, unrecruit, unrecruit. Rescue Rosie. Okay, damn, let's get back to this. So we've got over here hay grass. We'll get another zone for, let's see, this would be 5 wide, all the way to the bottom. Damn it, I knew that should happen. Okay, I have to not have that one selected when I do that, so you're done. Unselected. There's a new one. Okay, we'll make this corn. And then unselected. This comes out 2. Down to here, and then 1 here. You can be... We'll go strawberries. That's something we can take on caravans that won't spoil. And these are all sowable except the hay grass. We'll make that sowable. Okay, so for you... we want hops growing year-round, and that's probably what we're going to have the most of. And then... Do we go... Psychoid and smoke leaf? I mean, we also have cotton and heel root, but those we grow so much of during the year. And we still have 168 of the herbal. You know, we're kind of having trouble keeping up with the beer. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, our beer's just overflowing everywhere, though. Our animals are definitely going to be getting drunk. We need to sell some of this. We've got smoke leaves here. Lots of psychoid. Oh, this needs to be... You know, I should have copied those bills before I destroyed this cooking station. That was a mistake. Let's get an electric stove in ASAP. Yeah, bad temperature, that's fine, but that does remind me that we will get this back up to high, this critical meat storage, so we can cook faster, and it won't spoil there. Just gonna make this all hops for now. I know we're drowning in beer, but we also don't have any more brewing. And let's get this up. NG Mike, how about you? It looks like you're in progress here. Okay, great. So let's get our bills going. Bill 1, cook, find meal. Do until we have... Man, we are really low on meals, actually. Do until we have, let's say... Not 1,000. Just 100 fine meals? Yeah. Pause when satisfied. Unpause at like 85, maybe. Okay. Simple meal, same thing. 100. Pause. Unpause at 85. Make Psychite tea forever. What else we got? Cook lavish meal. You know what? I'm kind of fine with that. I don't see us having those ingredients that often. But let's say we keep 40 lavish meals on hand. But I want you to unpause like at 15. And we've got a caravan request. So much Luciferium in trades, but I guess they're sort of encouraging you to get one of your guys addicted, or if not more. 15 flak pans is something we could possibly do. I'm not really keen on the idea of trading a bunch of our steel and components and plasteel and cloth, I think it is. Maybe it's not plasteel. Cloth and steel. For just a drug that's going to doom us potentially. It's a long trip too. We don't have transport pods. I think we skipped that, but there are other trips I want to take here. We don't move fast now because it's the winter. 4.4 days there. 11. Maybe we try this with Kimmy, since she's brand new, or presumably we'll recruit her soon. She's in jail. We've got 11 days to get this. We'll get 21 Luciferium. I don't know how frequently you need to take that. Rosie can walk again. Winter's begun officially. We take out 8 enemies. We come back with 21 Luciferium. And we start enhancing Kimmy with it. She's a good fighter. Not much other strong skill. But she can help us construct. She can haul and clean. Oh, she can't haul. She'll clean. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with that. A doctor that just cleans around the compound. That's cool. I'm not sure if that's the best person to put to give Luciferium to, but we'll see. By the way, why isn't this happening yet? I'm trying to get her a parka that's at least 70 hit points. It's important. Why is that hard? Oh, this one has 69. You're kidding me. Or 69%. Well, we should start making clothes again soon. Yeah, Mal's making one. Okay, so that'll happen. That'll improve her mood a bit, make it slightly easier to recruit her. Yeah, she's getting a -5 for the tattered apparel. Well, for the time being, we can at least put pants in here instead. Pants is fine, too. Oh, one thing I'd forgotten to do. Pacheco, we put your construction at a 2 while the group was gone. Put that back to a 3 now. We've got our chem fuel drill on. Cooking station is back up and running. Oh, that's right. We have bionic eyes that we built. And we've got both of them. Excellent. So what we were going to do... Ooh, exotic goods. You know what that means. We're going to call them first, and then we're going to get our eyeballs installed. No one has inspired trade. Serrano is sleeping, so maybe I won't wake her up. Or him. I'm forgetting everyone's gender. Emmy. Emmy can call. Got a major break risk for Ayaka. The exotic goods is not selling animals today. They do have timber wolves, though. But we got huskies. We got huskies. I mean, we could just become like wolf collectors. Wolf, husky, Arctic wolf, timber wolf. But no, we will do an order of neutromine as usual. Give us 100. Just so we can keep up with our panoxycline. Maybe not components this time. We will take an advanced component. You don't buy drone. We have flake we can sell you. I will take another lance, especially because we're going to assault that outpost, and those will come in handy, given that they have eight guys with them. Man, we don't have anything to sell though. We can't really afford this without anything to sell in return, unless we just hope that we get, you know, another trader soon. A telescope, mega screen. I think I am okay with this though. Yeah, I mean, all we're getting is neutromine and a shock lance. We need those things, so yeah, we'll be okay sitting at 600 silver for a while. We'll make it back. I'm not too worried. But right, let's get those eyes in, and then we're gonna make our trip. Matthew, let's go to your operations tab. Your left eye has been shot out. Let's make sure we get that one right. Install bionic eye in your left eye. And I'm going to kind of keep an eye on this because I don't want someone who's like drunk and stoned to do this operation. So who is operating on you? Well, who's our best doctor? I'll just force them to do it. I think it's Mike. Just a 10 though. Mike or Serrano? You're hauling. Mike, what are you doing? You're making a parka. You keep doing that. Serrano, you come over here and do this. Good luck, guys. So yeah, even though the body part's not in the hospital anymore, we do this so infrequently that I'm not too worried. Devil Strand is done. Great. I might shave off the hops just a bit. Or I'll let one cycle come in, and then I'll have to remember to put Devil Strand in. Let me pause it so I can keep an eye on the thing. You know what? I'm going to start putting in some auto doors, so let's get that out of the way. Even though I know we have advanced fabrication already partially done. I mean, our hospital's set up for this. We've got everything. And no news is good news. So there we go. He's recovering. Bionic eye. Big Red, you're next. Your right eye has been bitten out. So install bionic eye in your right eye. And I'm going to have Serrano do it again. You're not by the way, I didn't even check Serrano's health last time. I just checked what he was doing. You just did it, so you know you should be well practiced. We got some prisoner clothes down here. Let's see how we doing, Big Red. All right, no news is good news, and the eye is in, so you'll recover. Did you put on those pants? Did pants ever show up here? No. Presumably, once you wake up, you'll grab this and put it on. I hope. Exotic goods trader left com range. That's fine. BB is unable to move. She'll be die in 9 days. She's a chef, and she will join if we rescue. Man, that's kind of a long way to go there, BB. In the middle of winter here, or the start of winter. It's a 3-day trip. What did it say the threats were? Known threats, none. I think that means there are no threats, right? And there might be an ambush, and if there is, we can run. We kind of had something like that similar happen before. We've still got 9.6 days to do this, 9 to do that. Yeah, I want to get transport pods going, because I would like to do both of these, but now it's becoming kind of tricky. The other benefit of doing this is we get a boost to our relationship with Hatder. And theirs is dipping, so it's kind of maybe there is some pressure to do that. You know, I'm going to hold off on BB for now. And maybe we send a small party there. Hey, why is this coming out one at a time? Broken trade beacon in the kitchen. Okay, so Kimmy's resistance has been broken. We could wait a minute and bring her with us. Lines is now moved over here to this bedroom. Tempted to build one more bridge here, just straight across. Got a fire. Oh no, not in our brewery. Luckily no beer was in the barrels. Yeah, this is all coming along. Temperature is not great, but good enough. Well, honestly, it's not good enough. And Tico has successfully recruited Kimmy. Great. We'll let her just do whatever for now. We'll get her work tab going in a second. This is going for 70. That's not even getting close. I mean, negative 12 is quite cold. The growth rate is happening. It's just slow. But we can afford the power and the materials to kind of get it up even further than this. So I'm going to double it up. And then once those are all in, I'm going to turn the temperature down a bit. 70 is unnecessary. I'll get it up to like 60 maybe. That'll be plenty for 100% growth. I mean, I could remove this pathway and wall it up. That'll improve insulation a bit with a double wall. Same over here, but I want to save the space. That's more important to me. Alright, so auto doors are finished. Let's go back to our advanced fabrication. Okay, those are in. I'm going to bring all of these down to, let's say, 60. Maybe we'll save a little bit of power that way. And yeah, they're hitting 60 without a problem. So the growth rate now is 100%. I'm fine with that. Well, if it's 100%, how far can we go down? Let's say you're at 58. Still 100%. Okay, let's keep it around there. Kimmy, you're right. You don't have a ranged weapon. She's just chipping and doing everything. Let's get you armed. Take an assault rifle. Yeah, grab that. Let's take a look at your work tab here. Firefight patient. Are you a doctor? You're right. You're one of our best doctors. You are our best doctor officially now. Your social skills are decent. We'll leave wardening on, but I'm not going to make it a big priority. You have passion for handling, but you really aren't good at it, so I'll make it a 4. Maybe down the road you could shear llamas or something. Yeah, go ahead and be one of our hunters. Flash storm. Let's see. You can construct. Go ahead and do that. I don't want you arting, and you're going to clean first and foremost. Don't even research. Oops. Don't research either. What happened here? Dang, Matthew beat up... Oh, no, Matthew, you're tending to him at least? Okay, so that... And you're in a masterwork bed. You just got knocked down. You took a lot of hits, though. You hung in there. Way to go, Serrano. And by the way, you're incapable of violence. Matthew, you know better. Did Serrano do anything to you, by the way? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, Serrano didn't even fight back, Matthew. Jeez. Not too pleased with that. Where were we? What was I doing before that fight? Oh yeah, we were looking at the work tab for Kimmy. Yeah, so she's just going to clean, and then she go out and hunt, too. Hunt first, then clean? Yeah, that sounds good. We don't do a ton of hunting, and when we queue it up, I kind of want to just get it done. And you know what? Go ahead and warden first. We don't have prisoners very often. And then after those things, you'll construct. Heck, even construct first. We don't. I mean, no. We have other constructors. Keep the place clean. And you can go anywhere. You can sleep anytime. I think you have bloodlust. I forgot your other trait. Abrasive. Uh-oh. Solar flare. There goes our power. Right. So they cut all these plants. So in the fight last time, I was noticing that first of all, these turrets can't hit down back here. Which is kind of dumb in hindsight. You know what? I'm going to reinstall them to change that. I don't want guys to be able to camp out there and take pot shots at our turrets. This still connects there. This one might have to be moved. Or might have to... Well, actually, I can reach that line. Even though it's a temporary line. Put you here. We're going to get some sandbags in. Something like that. More steel traps. Like here as people try to come into the turrets. Just that for now. But, you... Oh, wait, don't deconstruct. I'll just reinstall. Something like there. We need some sandbags for our shotgun guys. Chaco, sorry, I need to borrow you for a second here. Come over here. I want to see where your optimum range is here. So maybe a little far back. Yeah, so that's the max range. That'll be good. We could even do one more even. Yeah, we'll keep you there. So you can go now. Oop, we got a raid. We'll put the sandbags. We'll put them right here. So we have some places for those guys to set up. You know what I'd also like? Well, I'll think about it more after the raid, but I would like maybe a little hut for our melee guys to sit in and wait safely, and then pounce when needed. We don't really have a safe place for them to hang out until it's time for them. And this is just looking terrible, by the way. Deconstruct this and make that like that, so it's somewhat even. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Group of pirates. They're going to use sappers, okay? Outlaw vampires. Mike's family. Alright, we've got some snipers. We've got some, oh. Triple rocket launcher. Doomsday rocket launcher. How does this work exactly again? It's a single-use rocket launcher. Fires a massive explosive projectile. Starts fires. So it's a single-use weapon. And then I don't know what happens after that. It just disintegrates. Otherwise, they don't really have any grenade guys, I don't think. Well, let's hurry up and get everyone in the compound. I don't want to mess around with that. Animals. Animal compound 2, right? Although Nairobi, you can go back in the snake pit. So all the animals indoors. Oh, and we have a solar flare too. Tricky. Okay, well hopefully the power comes back on before they start the brunt of their attack. We'll have to get our guys in position, hopefully fend these guys off, and we'll do that next time. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you then.